The Fabian Society, whose logo is a wolf in sheep's clothing, is a socialist group who makes it their primary goal to slowly and quietly permeate their message of government-owned industry and eugenics. But how successful were their efforts at sneaking in their propaganda and message into places like the London School of Economics, and did their socialist agenda ever prove successful? Well, first off, Britain nationalized their coal, rail, and steel at one point in history, but by 1976, one of the richest countries on earth, Britain, needs an emergency bailout just to function. India's Prime Minister Nehru, who studied at London School of Economics, picks up Fabian ideas as a student while he was in England, then builds a system where you need a government permit to run a business. But by 1991, India has 2 weeks of cash left and ships its gold to London just to survive. And the second they tear up the required permits, the economy took off. Meanwhile, the founders of the Fabian Society, Bernard Shaw and Sidney Webb, toured Stalin's USSR and wrote a book calling it A New Civilization, with a question mark at the end. Now, while Stalin was starving and executing his own people, they ended up reprinting the book and quietly getting rid of the question mark from the cover. And here's something you can't really spin either. In 1995, Tony Blair, the same man who later stood in front of this window and unveiled it, deleted Webb's rule from the Labour Party constitution. To win again, Labour had to erase the Fabians' own founding idea. So ask yourself the obvious question. If the ideas were good and the men behind them were super decent, why the sheepskin? Why the secrecy? Honest ideas don't need to be smuggled in, right? 140 years of patience. Schools, media, and parties reshaped quietly, and economies broken and rebuilt. Founders who praised dictators and toyed with who deserved to live, and a wolf on the family crest the entire time, and the Fabian Society's principles still live on today. It's definitely something I would keep an eye out for.